Hey, what's up, guys? Got another movie review for you. This is of the Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2022. Um, there's a lot of them, so I'm just going to call it that because that's the year it's released. It was released this year. And it's the latest one. You can catch it on Netflix. And there's about, I don't know, a multitude of reviews for it. A lot of positive, a lot of negative. Uh, it's really like 50-50, to be honest with you. I'll get into my review in a second. This one's definitely going to split horror fans a little bit, especially people that really really love Texas Chainsaw Massacre. I mean I've always loved every iteration and sequel, some more than others. Obviously the original, the sequel to that one, the third one, the remake, the beginning. I think that's about it. This one, when I saw the trailer, I was worried, and I was like, "Oh man, what did they do?" Because for some reason, they just can't keep up with recent horror movies. Like the direction is kind of, iffy. And when I saw it and heard the premise, I'm like, see, it's like a trend now. People are judging the book by the cover right away. I'm seeing that with the upcoming Lord of the Rings series. People are already, crucifying that. And look, people are passionate, so they're going to say what they're going to say. But I'm just like, kind of happy just progress being made, and we're seeing some things come to light. People did the same thing with the Witcher series. They right away condemned it. And I understand if it's not faithful to the work that much, it feels like, why should they bother? But I feel like if we get a little, and with enough critique and, creative criticism, producers might catch up on that, as opposed to being just bantered and just, demonized, so, give new stuff a chance, that's all. If you don't like it, you don't like it, do what I do, talk about it. Anyway, so yeah, the new Texas Chainsaw Massacre. So this one follows the story of a bunch of young adults. Two of them are entrepreneurs, and one of them is like, I guess like a high schooler. Her backstory is pretty grim. She was a survivor of a school shooting, so I mean, it doesn't really hurt or help, the story going along, but they remind us that she's a survivor. Anti-gun vibes going on. I was afraid this was gonna go in that direction, where it was like that woke kind of culture. I was like, we don't need that in a Chainsaw Massacre movie, but it gets better. So anyway, these young adults find opportunity. Like I said, they're entrepreneurs, and they want to gentrify this, dilapidated Texas town, pretty much. Sell it to a bunch of hipsters. Make quick money. Well, it just so happens that this town, 50 years later, from the previous Chainsaw Massacre, so this kind of like picks up right after the 1970s Texas Chainsaw Massacre. I know there's a lot of them to follow, but anyway, this is this story. So they stumble on this town. Obviously they're there to sell property, and this woman argues her point, saying, "Well, no, I've been here. I have the deed." And anyway, she gets sick. She gets sent to the hospital, and the only person living in this dilapidated house / orphanage is Leatherface. He's been hiding here for 50 years, and we get him like right off the bat. So once this caretaker of his passes, I mean, clearly he blames these hipster people, and he goes to town. Now, like I said, I was worried this was going to be like a, modern take on people today and their woke culture stuff, cancel culture. If anything, this is like anti cancel culture and anti woke, because the brutality. Like, Leatherface could give two shits about these people's, issues and problems. Nope. I mean, there's one particular scene takes place on a bus. I'm sure you guys heard about this one, and it's just like a massacre. But like you would think, if someone's coming at you with a chainsaw, you would run the opposite way. Everybody on this bus does probably what kids today would. They all grab their camera and they're like, and they get slaughtered. I mean, it's great. I don't want to go into too much detail because you guys want to check it out. Like I said, you can watch it right now on Netflix. But I mean, the gore is awesome. The storyline, like I said, it's okay. I mean, it's not the best in the series, obviously. I to this day I like the first one, the second one, and the third one. But and the remake. But like I said, it's a good addition. It's good, clean, fun, super violent, and the ending, it was weird. I was like, so they're leaving it open, and there's like a after credits scene too, which is kind of pretty cool. But yeah, the sister of one of the girls in this film, she obviously was traumatized, has very strong anti-gun vibe going on because she was a victim of a school shooting. But she kind of turns that around, Oh, and the survivor from the previous Texas Chainsaw Massacre, I'm talking about the one from the 1970s, not the same actress, but she makes an appearance here as a sheriff. She, kind of gets a little revenge, pretty much. But Leatherface has no idea who she is, which I thought was kind of brilliant. He's like, she's all like, yeah, remember me? And Leatherface is like, Leatherface is just brutal in this. No holds barred, man. He's just, kicking ass and taking names with a chainsaw. It almost feels like you want to root for him because obviously I can't really relate to the cast here. Like, I understand what they go through. Like, it's not every day you're being, checked by a 250-pound chainsaw maniac, coming at you. But, like I said, it's a fun movie. It's a great slasher. Like I said, some people are gonna not like it because of the modern take and direction, but I don't know. Fede Alvarez, he's the he was one of the directors of Don't Breathe and the remake of Evil Dead, and I think he's great. He's the producer behind this, and yeah, I mean, thank God, because he definitely. I think it could have gone a really bad route, but I guess with his direction. He didn't direct it, but with him being like behind the scenes, I think definitely helped this. And at the end of the day, it's a Texas Chainsaw Massacre movie, set with modern interpretations of stuff, but it's good old clean, violent fun, and it's awesome. Like I said, the gore really stands out. I mean, like I said, it's not completely mindless. There's a few noteworthy scenes in here that you'll probably like and root for and all that stuff, but other than that, yeah, it's a slasher movie in Texas, and it's awesome. I don't know, like I said, I it's pretty fun. Like, it's not going to win any awards or nothing. Don't go into this expecting to get something deep or meaningful, okay? It's a Texas Chainsaw Massacre movie, so enjoy it as you would. And yeah, it's my 2 cents. People have been reviewing this up and down ever since it just came out. Some people don't like it. Some people like it. Whatever. I like it. I take it as a slasher movie, an addition to a greater series of films. And, I mean, hey, it's more Leatherface, right? Really can't complain. Like I said, it's not going to stand out, but it was definitely a worthy addition, I think. Everyone's going to have their different rankings, but I don't know, I liked it. And yeah, it was pretty fun, like I said. Enjoyable slasher. Alright, well, that's all I got to say. I definitely recommend it if you like slasher movies, you like violence and gore. and an okay storyline, then yeah, definitely check this out. Now, before I go, I want to recommend something though. There's a movie. I think it was early 2000s maybe. Anyway, it's called Hatchet. Uh, the director is Adam Green, and it's got a lot of familiar slasher movie tropes. The director is a fan of slasher movies, so he definitely, makes it a point. Like the main killer, Victor Crowley, is played by Kane Hodder, so that's kind of cool. And basically, it's these young adults that go, I guess like thrill seeking in the bayou swamps of Louisiana. And they come across this ghostly, killer, Victor Crowley. And yeah, it's a bloodbath pretty much, but really fun movie. Reminds me somewhat of this one, and definitely recommend it. If you wanted something to follow up with. Yeah, mindless carnage, but all done for fun. I'll leave a link in the bottom in case you want to check that out too. But yeah, that's all I gotta say. Thanks for watching, and until next time, peace.